What up, dudes? It's Gaz, and welcome back to the Warframe video. So we got another episode this week in Warframe. We're going the entire weekly reset. And here we are on the first weekly reset after the Whispers in the Wall update. We've got some new weeklies jam-packed in there called Netra Cells. And we'll briefly be showing how you can do those. And yeah, they reset at the same time as all this other stuff. So if you want some weekly loot, go do those. Before we over all this stuff though, make sure you're subbed to this channel. We do daily Warframe video uploads, also do these weekly reset videos every week, and I'll be live right after this video goes up doing a weekly reset live stream as well, so come stop by if you want to grind this stuff out. So yeah, we have more stuff to cover than usual, so let's just get right into it. The first weekly reset item is going to be at Teshin. It will be 50,000 Kuva for 55 skill lessons. Compared to how much Kuva he usually gives you for 10,000 Kuva costs, it's a little bit of a cost reduction here. You save a little bit of skill lessons if you're planning to buy the Kuva from Teshin. As far as stuff happening this week in Warframe, we have some pretty big stuff this week. I didn't notice this at first, but the new clan event, Gargoyle's Cry, starts tomorrow at 11 a.m. ET. I'll have a video overviewing what's happening in that event, but basically, from what it sounds like, it will be a variant of that boss fight that I made a video on recently. It'll be the Shattered one in some way. If it's not, whatever, but yeah, it's going to be a new clan event. You will need to be in a clan to do this, and also if you are in the clan, you need to build a special dojo decoration, a gargoyle, in your dojo to make this stuff count properly. So I'll overview it tomorrow in a video, but as of right now, just know that the new clan event does start tomorrow, and don't be super surprised when it shows up. For Archides weekly wares, we've got some stuff here that might not be as important to most people, but let's just take a look at it anyway. 5,000 Kuva twice for 10 Pathos clamps each. A Forma blueprint for 10 Pathos clamps, a companion ribbon mod for 20 Pathos clamps, might want to get that, and a primary arcane adapter. This arcane right here rotates daily, but remember that Lloyd has those new arcane loot boxes on the new tile set, and you can get a Kimbo slipshot a lot easier that way than spending Pathos clamps here, Pathos clamps there. It's a lot of Pathos clamps over time. Now, as far as the new weekly, and how you go about doing the new weekly, I believe you have to have the Steel Path unlocked. You have to also beat the new quest, the Whispers in the Wall quest. If you do that, you can go to the new tile set and go talk to whatever the dog, goat, cat thing's name is. Togfur, maybe? Talk to Tagfur, and these are the Netra Cells right here. You can do them 5 times per week. The loot is, they're looted runs 5 times per week. You can do them more than 5 times per week, but you get no loot from them afterwards. You can get Tau Shards, you can get legendary new arcanes, etc., etc. Those all come from there. Additionally, we have Gargoyle's Cry this week. We also have a new Prime Resurgence this week, too, and it's a doozy. It will be, well, you can't see it here, but there will be 4 primes being resurgenced on Thursday. We got Hydroid Prime, Mesa Prime, Ivara Prime, and Oberon Prime all being resurgenced on Thursday, guys. So keep an eye out for that one. As far as your Archon hunt, we have the Blue Archon Owl boss fight this week. The mission types are Sabotage, Interception, and the Final Boss Showdown. These Archon shards can be used to become green and purple Archon shards now, and those shards are pretty powerful. I'll have a purple Archon shard Korra video in the future, and probably some green Archon shards in lots of frames as well. But yeah, good luck getting that. I've got 60% drop rate this week. Now, as far as your incarnons and all that, let's take a look at what the normal path frames are, and then some other stuff too. So we got Excalibur normal, Trinity normal, and an Ember normal. As far as the most annoying one to farm here, it's probably Trinity, because she comes from Ambilus, which is a pretty long boss fight. But her helmet is not very good, just keep that in mind. But as far as all those options are concerned, pick whichever one you need the most. I would not recommend really going to farm Trinity normally. Now for the Incarnons, we're back on week 1, it looks like. You get the Bratton Incarnon, the Leto Incarnon, the Skana Incarnon, the Paris Incarnon, and the Kunai Incarnon. Reminder, if you got high rank on the Opportunity Intrinsic, you can pick this stuff instead. Now as far as the best ones this week, this is one of the most tame weeks we have. As far as how these work, the Bratton Prime has exploding heat bullets to an extent. They're like AoE heat bullets. It also has very good base stats and fire damage. Leto Incarnon is pretty much a chaining shot. I think the dual Toxicist, but not full auto. If you got Leto Prime, definitely pick this up. The Skana Incarnon is, I don't even know what this one does. Stun nearby enemies after doing a finisher attack. So it's pretty much made for Excalibur, it feels like. You do a finisher, it blinds nearby enemies, more finishers, you know how it goes. It's got pretty good base stats too with the buffs, but not really my favorite. The Paris Prime Incarnon, I personally like this one more than the Dread. It has really, really high status chance with these upgrades here. And also, it's railgun arrows. You fire this down a hallway, it will knock out a good chunk of the hallway. And as far as the Kunai Incarnon, this thing is a very single target. The Incarnon form becomes multi-shot, headshot-seeking projectiles. Very high damage, but only hits one enemy at a time. So I use this for level 10,000s on Ivara quite often, as they're also silent. Now, as far as the best recommendations this week, Really, whatever looks good to you will be the best one, guys. These are not top tier incarnons. These are like A-grade incarnons at best. But my favorite A-grade incarnons of this week are probably the Paris and the Kunai. Because the Kunai is really good for level 10,000. If you think the Kunai, if single target is not going to do it for you, go Paris Bratton instead. They're both, relatively AoE, and they can also do good damage at high levels. But yeah, to me, as someone that plays Ivara, not super often, but quite often, this is a must-have for Ivara, as it does massive damage to headshot multiplier. But yeah, pick whatever ones you like the most, and good luck getting those unlocked. Alright, moving on to the call mission and all that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Chipper's got. Now, if you have been paying attention to the new changes in the Metro Cells we just talked about, you might know that there are more Archon shards available per week than ever before. There's a total of 7 Archon shards available to you each week with this new weekly reset, if you do all the stuff you're supposed to, and you get lucky at the same time. Now, out of 7 of those Archon shards can be Tau. This one right here, the Archon shard from Chipper, can never be Tau. That's the only shard option in the game that will not drop as Tau no matter what. But yeah, with Metro Cells, you have to get lucky, too, to get Tau. So, blue shard at Chipper. It's actually not that... Blue shards are not that, disgusting nowadays, because you could actually turn those into purple and green, like I said earlier. We'll have videos on those in the future. Alright, for call mission, we got Sneaky Sabotage, complete without dying and becoming veiled, break the armor veils, destroy 5 armor veils. Remember, they will not be Marines in this one, it will be actual, Fortuna people.
Ready to deploy.
Find and open 3 hidden sabotage caches, or just normal caches, actually. Collect 5 gene stamps. Don't like this one anymore. They've changed that one a lot. Get 5 kills in 5 seconds. Very easy on this with a massive laser at the end. And get 4 passcodes that unlock the cache at the end. Okay, so tip on this one. You can only see these passcodes when you're in the security camera. And additionally, you can easily walk past the cache at the end even if you do get the passcode. So just after you destroy the Rakdo at the end, just be really careful. There will be a cache in the corner of the room that you want to open. I've walked past it at least twice.
Always welcome.
Now, as far as the Nightwave, we are pretty early in Nightwave still. We're not going to get the new Catalyst or the new Sporothrix augment for another couple weeks. But yeah, also a reminder too, we have these new permanent weeklies. So we'll be here every weekly reset. For your challenges though, the new ones, we got complete 1 sortie, test subject complete 8 zones of Sanctuary Onslaught. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught or normal Sanctuary Onslaught should work for that one. Ascendant, complete 4 Halls of Ascension on Lua. Those are like little challenge rooms. You have to I'd recommend looking at my guide for those. And then kill 1,000 enemies on the Steel Path. Pretty straightforward, but if you don't have the Steel Path unlocked, you might have a little bit hard time getting to that one. For your credit offering store, we have just Evergreen stuff at the top. And we do have the Dagoth new alternate helmet here. So if you don't have the Dagoth helmet, you like playing Dagoth, you don't forget she exists like I do, you can maybe get this Dagoth helmet here. I think it's one of the first times it's ever been here. You got 2 Saren helmets, and we've got some aura mods. The only aura mod I really think that's good this week is Loot Detector, and then maybe Rejuvenation for new players. But yeah, not the best aura mods. For Mastery Fodder, we've got the Heat Dagger Blueprint, the Heat Sword Blueprint, and the Jaw Sword Blueprint. All Mastery Fodder nowadays. And for PvP augment mods, we got Purifying Flames for Ember, Directed Convergence for the Supra, and Deceptive Bond for Loki. There is a new Loki augment mod coming in January, but we have no idea what it does. So as far as these augment mods, Purifying Flames for Ember is good. Other ones you can definitely forget about. Now, that is going to be pretty much it for the Nightwave stuff. Let's go ahead and look at the Invigorations. And like I said earlier, guys, Gargoyle's Cry will be here tomorrow. So make sure you got some of your good stuff ready to go. I'll have an overview video on it about what's happening with the event. But yeah, you're going to want some really powerful stuff most likely, because you'll be playing it a lot too. Now let's look at these Invigorations. Reminder, these are different for each player. Just because I have Wisp, Lavos, and Varuna doesn't mean that you'll have Wisp, Lavos, and Varuna, and vice versa. I show these in videos because it's fun to me, and also it sometimes shows some preparation for upcoming crazy build videos in the next week. So for example, if I have a crazy Wisp one right now, you might see a Wisp video because I've been using Wisp so much because it's just so powerful right now. Alright, let's go over what we got here. If you want to unlock this stuff, rank 5 with the Necrolisk Syndicate and talk to the Sun NPC, or you can buy us in the market for like a couple hundred plat. Alright, so first up we got Varuna, increased primary crit chance by 200% and 1,000 extra armor. Not exactly the best stats for Varuna, but still decent. We got Lavos with 200% melee crit chance and 75% ability efficiency. Ability efficiency on Lavos doesn't really do a ton, but it does make it get him more cooldowns back with his third ability, so that's technically pretty nice. Kind of wish I could switch these two around. Then we got the final one. We got, ooh, nice. 100% duration and 1,000 extra armor on Wisp. That's pretty decent. I mean, she does shield gate a lot, but if my shield gate does break, I'll have 1,000 extra armor on my health with my health motes. I can jam some more power strength with a negative duration mod, and have my duration still be pretty good. So I'm looking forward to that one. If Wisp is the meta in some way, I'll be playing Wisp a lot. So that's basically it for the video, guys. Hope you found it fun and helpful. Yeah, we have a big resurgence on Thursday, and we have the Gargoyles Cry tomorrow. So lots of stuff happening. Oh, also, yeah, Cross Save did get delayed. I don't know when Cross Save's coming out. It was supposed to be like Thursday. Now it's delayed until Monday, and I'm guessing it will be delayed again tomorrow until who knows when. So bummer about that. I hope they don't delay the events, but if they might, they might. So let's hope they don't. Either way, guys, I'll see you in the stream very soon. I appreciate all the support. I'll see you at the Gargoyles Cry video tomorrow, if not on stream tonight. All right, guys, take it easy. Peace.